Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Blizzard Raptor, and if you're new here, this is the channel where I play games, talk through them, offer commentary, offer my opinion on them, and I also like to talk about history sometimes with them as well, hence why I play a lot of Assassin's Creed. If you'd like to help me out and help my channel grow this year, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the videos you watch, and leave a comment down below. And let us... I've just run away from where I wanted to be. I was going to say let us crack on with our main missions. I think it's Nottinghamshire next, if I'm right. Let's see what she says about Nottinghamshire.
Eivor,
Give her a quick kiss so she knows that I'm not playing away.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Nottinghamshire.
I have received a unique summons from Nottinghamshire in the north. From your old friend, Vili.
Vili, a name I have not heard in 10 winters or more. How is he?
Well, it seems. Vili asked that you join him in feast and celebration, in honor of his father, Hemminger Jarl.
A welcome invitation. It would be good to see him again.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally. Will you go?
Damn right I will. I'm gonna need all the allies I can get. I think this is all the territories I can do before I do Sussex.
I will leave for Nottinghamshire today.
Good. They will be pleased.
Right, and because I've already been here to pick up some... Try to think what the fastest one out of the two is. It's going to be this one, but this is up a mountain. See, I've been to Nottinghamshire to pick up loot, stone tablets, and I think I never. I was going to say I think I grabbed treasure while I was here, but clearly I never, because treasure's everywhere. Don't need that to upgrade my sword since it's already mythical, but I will need it to upgrade any other weapons to mythical, but there's not anything that I really want right now. There are other... Oh man! Right, who noticed that and didn't tell me? Darn it. I'm 3,000 meters away from where I wanted to be. It's literally across the water. I'll just jog over there. Is there not like a wee rowing boat? Oh well, splash. What was I going to say? Yes, so there isn't anything else. I have heard... I know a lot about this game, but there's a lot I also don't know about this game, and one of the things I'm not sure about is what legendary weapons are in it. I had heard that... I think it's called gun gear. The spear that Odin's supposed to have had that... causes someone to bleed when they're like cut or stabbed with it, and it's a wound that will never heal. I think that's a legend. I'm sure I've got the right weapon. If I found that and it wasn't myth... Oh, you guys haven't seen these yet. These are glitches in the program where I can access memories of the Isu. I don't think they're necessary for me to do anything. They might be necessary for certain parts of the story. There's a bear. We're just going to ignore these guys. We don't need to fight them. I know they're chasing me, I don't really care. It's not going to catch me. Or maybe it is. Bears are quite fast. Apparently. I didn't know that. Nottingham.
This must be Nottingham. Saxon and Dane live in peace. I expected nothing less for land under Hemminger Jarl's rule. It's Nottingham. It'll be good to see Vili again.
I don't know why they call it Nottingham. I'm not familiar with the naming customs of the English settlements. You guys live in caves.
Pour the mead! Eivor's come to Nottingham!
Skull!
Make sure the supplies are secure. We may set off at any moment.
There's a man I want to talk to at the back, apparently. This dude, I think. No. Has he went up the stairs? He has. Okay. Here he is.
Do I trust my own eyes? Is that truly who I see?
Yes, it is I.
You old hound. How are you?
Eivor, a friend of old is a good omen.
Look at this. Your chin grass might be mistaken for hedges now.
Ah, but a healthy Jarl beard it is not.
And what of Vili? I was happy to get his message.
I stand in Vili's place today. He and his father have gone to Ulkathorpe to stave off an invasion of Picts. We've laid a long siege, and Hemminger Jarl looks to finish the job.
I would have come with warriors at my back if I knew Vili was at war.
In spite of these war cries, you should know that Vili's father is more frail than last you saw him.
How could that be? Hemminger Jarl is an ox.
So he is. And he'll be pleased to skull with the moon in his jaws at the sight of you. Come, the swiftest path is by river, but these waters are hostile to Norsemen. You bring good luck with you. We could guide the sail steeds downstream.
I'm ready for whatever danger awaits. Prepare your convoy, and we'll be off.
This will be interesting.
Our Jarl has waited long enough. We follow the Wolf-Kist to the encampment.
Tale of two Jarls. I might need them. I've got a feeling this is going to be quite a combat-heavy mission. So hopefully you guys are in the mood for that.
The Raven clan's Wolf-Kist. You'll soon have more names than the All-Father himself.
I've traveled far, spilling the dew of slaughter. A reputation is the price of victory.
Aha! Indeed!
It is. People sing far and wide. There are skalds that tell people about the courageous deeds that I have done, such as climbing walls, jumping on guys' heads, all the sieges that I've done. Whoops. All the Order members that I've killed. They did deserve it though, to be fair, they did. Do I have to whistle on my boat or?
Ready the sea beasts. Eivor Wolf-Kist is here to escort us upriver.
Yeah, you ready them sea beasts?
I remember when Vili and I were small children. You spun many epic yarns for us over the hearth fire, but I do not remember you telling us how you came to serve Hemminger Jarl. Is it a tale worth telling?
It is, but a sad one. I suppose I was the age you are now. Skadi had sent us a harsh winter, and much of our clan was starving. To feed us, my family incurred a large work debt. But my youth rendered me too proud to pay it off. I wanted to raid, not toil. For my failure, Hemminger Jarl could have taken what he wanted from my family, including our lives. But his heart is kind. He spared us, and I...
Ready! Hail on, father! Picks ashore! Protect the convoy! Fire! 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 Oh!
Come on then, lads.
Fire! 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 Ready, bows! Fire! Ready! Fire! Fire!
Oh, that makes it significantly easier. Where are the rest? Ah, right, okay.
Fire! 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 Come, fire! Not sweat! Fire! Fire! Fire!
Oh yeah, this makes it easier.
Fire! Bows!
Can I guard?
Fire!
No.
Ready, bows!
More? Yeah, I see them.
Ready! Fire! Man! Fire! Fire!
Whoops.
Fire! Fire!
Not covering myself in glory here, am I?
Fire! Fire!
Careful, Eivor. These supplies bring fire to the Ulkathorpe siege.
That's all of them, but stay on guard. We can continue later. Ready, bows! Fire! 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 Fire!
The fire isn't as effective as I thought it would be.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Are you feeling
Fire! Throw her! Fire! Pigs on the ridge. Guard the convoy. Fire! Fire!
I can't use my abilities while I'm on thingy as well.
Fire! Fire!
There we go. More pits.
Ready? Fire!
That'll do.
Blood frozen! Bows! Bows! Fire! Fire! Fire!
That should make a nice big bang.
Fire! Ready! Fire! Fire! Fire!
The convoy remains, Wolfkist.
Ready? Oars! Back us around!
Convoy
Convoys
is
lay bare.
unscathed. Hemminger Jarl will be pleased.
Ready, bows! Fire!
Right in his face.
Come, setbacks or sweat! Fire! 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 Fire!
There he is.
Fire!
This is pretty tense. This is actually quite a good... it's not quite an on-rails mechanic. I'm still in control of the boat. Shit. Sorry. I'm still in control of the ship. But it is actually good fun. I've put a lot of work into my stats, and the damage from the arrows is pretty tasty. I think it's a wolf. sort of oh, wait a minute, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, get me round, get me round, get me round, get me round. Yeah, I've
The king's whole found bereft of kings were it not the two-faced sin.
I hate to interrupt your excellent song, but any rations or anything I can know. Thanks, lads. Really useful. Yeah, yeah, excellent. Right, where am I escorting these guys to? Because this doesn't seem to have worked. I'm here. Oh, because the convoy's not caught up with me yet. Right, okay. Let's wait. Did that just say Sherwood Forest? It is Sherwood Forest. Amazing. Yeah, we need to wait for the convoy to come in, so just take a... Nope. Let's just take a quick ration. There we go. I don't think he'll get off that boat until... Don't think he'll get off my ship until these boats are in.
I have orders to go to Stoneberg, but our camp is just ahead, so hurry on without me. Vili and Hemminger Jarl will be pleased to see you.
Okay.
You mad nag!
Riding through Sherwood Forest. I believe there's a... Wasn't the boxer Carl Froch called the Sheriff of Nottingham because of his... Because one, he's from Nottingham, I believe, and two, he was taking all comers at one point in his career. You know, the legend of Robin Hood is now believed to be based on a group of individuals who all use the name Robin of the Hood, rather than a single individual, like the myth and legend. Obviously everyone knows that Robin Hood, the character from the myths, wasn't a real person. It's a whole mythology, like the Arthur, Pendragon and Knights of the Round Table.
That there is Eivor the Wolf-Kissed.
Tip of the spear, here we go.
Eivor! Hail! We have not laid eyes on you for some 10 winters now.
Hail, friend.
Oh, is it up? Here. Yeah, here we go.
The Picts' Tower. Freya's kiss. You came. Welcome.
Your son sent for me, Hemminger Jarl. One of the happier messages I have had in England.
Yeah, it is, because we've had a few sucky ones.
On this happiness with good news. But we are in the center of a storm. And yet, my old heart sings great songs at the sight of you. You look good, Eivor. Strong, healthy.
My heart sings as well. It is good to see you again.
Yours is a poet's heart, I am told. What a mix of spirits you have.
Movement on the walls!
We must end this soon, before the weather changes.
The whole of my clan would be here if you called them.
No need. These men are flies for swatting. Even now, Tryggvi rides for Stoneberg. Should any Picts escape, it will all be ended by this time tomorrow.
For those of you that don't know, the Picts are one of the ancestor races in Scotland. Unlike the Celts, which are believed to have come as a nomadic people from Europe and settled in places like Germany and France, and then across to the British Isles. There's a lot of mythology around the Celts, but the basic thing is that rather than being an indigenous people, the Celts were nomadic. They moved in waves like a lot of tribal peoples. But the Picts were... don't know where the Picts came from. The Picts were certainly in northern Scotland before the Romans came. The Romans found them to be impossible to deal with because they couldn't negotiate with them. They couldn't fight them because they didn't stand and fight. They fought with guerrilla tactics. And that's why the Romans built the Antonine Wall and Hadrian's Wall. That was to keep the Picts as far away from Roman Britain as possible. Where I live now in Scotland, there's portions of the Antonine Wall are actually not that far from where I am, and you can see from their position that they would have allowed the Romans to see across the Firth of Forth and tell if there was a large force of Picts moving towards them. But certainly that's the reason why the Romans never pushed any further into that, and the fact that the main reason that they never pushed any further into Scotland is that, or what we now call Scotland, is that the Picts were just too much for them in their own territory, and the terrain, although it's beautiful and there are roads through it now, in Roman Britain it was rugged as all hell. You know, the Romans would have had a hard time laying their roads through there because it's all carved former sort of glacial mountains and hills and valleys, you know, like Glencoe and things like that. And you know, the Romans didn't want to march into something like that. So they basically just threw up the Hadrian's Wall, the Antonine Wall, and then said, you can keep the rest. The Vikings obviously raided northern Scotland just as much as they raided the rest of the British coast. That's why there is a strong Norse connection in Skye and in Orkney. Not Skye, sorry, Shetland. Shetland and Orkney. And the Hebridean Isles were also a sort of landmark for the Vikings. So the Vikings raided far and wide up the east coast and parts of the west as well. The Irish didn't like them. They didn't get on well with the settled sort of tribal people in Britain. The Vikings, surprise, surprise. You know, the Brythonic Celts, the Welsh ancestors, didn't like them, and the Picts didn't like them, and the Irish Celts didn't want anything to do with them either. And gradually, as Viking England died off, these races sort of changed. As far as the Scots are concerned, the Pictish tribes were either united or wiped out. Depends on which version of history you follow. There's a lot of this tied up in such old history that it's not possible to know for certain because there aren't that many written records from that period. But when the first king of Scotland, Kenneth MacAlpin, took his crown and proclaimed himself the king of all of Scotland, the Picts were certainly done by then. So whether you believe that he was a Pict who united the clans, a Pict who united his people and the Scots who had come from Ireland and merged them all into one people, or whether you believe he himself was a Scot who had then subjugated or wiped out the indigenous Pictish people, depends on, you know, what you read, what books you read. what version of history you've read. But certainly at this point now, you can see we've got the Romans couldn't do anything with the Picts. The Vikings are trying to claim more territory that was probably lost after the Romans left. Hence why they're fighting the Picts so far south. So that's what we're involved in here.
You have known me as your Jarl for an age. And I have known and loved you all since you were babes. An easy burden to bear.
Let's hope you fight better than you age, old friend.
You're not slurring, Willy. Have you mislaid your ale?
Today, you do not fight for me. Not for each other. Today, you fight for your children. Fight so that they may grow. So they may be good and just as you are.
Billy looks
For
very
them,
anglified.
Today, we take back Ulkerthorpe.
Tryggvi and Eivor have brought us arrows and oil to bring firelight to the Picts, to feed their traps. The first to signal from the top of that tower, their war chief's weapon in hand, drinks my mead for the month.
Thor's beard. It's good to see you, Willy.
Oh, is it? Or have you come to snatch glory from my calloused hands?
You can have your glory, Willy. I'm here to support you and your father.
Such humility. Where is the Eivor I once knew?
For old times, then.
And new alike.
Fight, Hemminger sons. Bring victory today. For tomorrow, we feast!
May they burn with flame unbridled!
Find and kill the Pict chief. He might be holding up in the tower. Look it up.
You must be careful now.
No doubt he will be well fortified. Look for him on high ground.
I will have his head for Hemminger Jarl.
These guys are also wearing entirely too much armour for the Picts. The Picts were not an armoured people. They're more like this guy here, with the bare chest and the big sword. Also, their metalworking wasn't to a high degree, I believe. Maybe they did have iron swords and arrows, but they certainly wouldn't have had steel. Oh, really? Right. Does that say madman? Brilliant. Oh, rabid wolf. Ah. Deal with the madman first, then we can deal with everything else. Oh, he's the wolf master. Oh! Why is it not? Ah! Oh, take that. Right, where to now? Oh. Oh, I thought that was going to connect. He tried to stab me with an arrow there, that's quite funny. There's a book and treasure in this tower apparently. Take that. So how do we get up the tower? Oh no, that's a way in. I want a way up. There we go. Now we're in the right place.
There, the chief.
Yep. I'll get the books and stuff once the mission's ended. Will I? Or will I get them now? It's like... Ah, no, you know what? I'll get them at the end. I will, I'll get them at the end. Ah, we can't really do this as quiet as I wanted to. I don't think. Well... Yep, choke on the poison. Oh no, you don't. Oh yes. There we go.
You're injured.
No, stop. I'm fine. There is more blood here than injury.
No, there's not. He's dying.
I cannot heal you, Hemminger. Only care and bandages.
My clan fought well, did they not? You saw it. The heart in these people. How they rallied behind their Jarl.
You have that effect on men. They trust you.
Yeah, but do they trust Vili, who's supposed to inherit?
They love my son all the more. But he lacks the trust of our Danes. And I am running out of time to persuade them.
You are sick.
And you accept it. Unlike my son, he thinks me immortal because he must. He does not want what I have to give him.
Was it Vili who summoned me? Or you, Hemminger?
I thought you would come faster if it was Vili's name you heard first. I need your wisdom, Eivor. Your discretion.
You have it. Of course.
There will be a thing soon, in which the nobles must name a new Jarl. And I am torn. I would have my son follow in my steps, but he is reluctant.
Ah, right, okay.
He follows his warrior's heart.
He just wants to fight.
Others will name Tryggvi, a fine man with a mind for leadership. But his lineage is tattered, and he is less bold.
I have known Vili since we were small.
He's bold and courageous, and your warriors love the man. The nobles should choose him.
Yeah, I'd rather it went to the son. I'm gonna have to convince the Thanes though, aren't I?
Your sight is clear and your mind is sharp. Let that guide your thinking in the days to come. Vili departs for kinder downfall soon. Ride with him and talk like old friends made new.
If I see any Valkyries lurking nearby, I will send them away.
I can fight them off a while longer.
Thing is, age catches up with everybody, and what you didn't realise about this fight and about
Waits for you below, Eivor.
yeah, what you don't realise about this period is that with all the fighting these guys do, and all the broken bones they get, and all the damage to their joints, and any wounds that have been inflicted on them, and all that stuff, that they're not gonna survive very long, and if they do, they're gonna have some serious problems. Health-wise. Try to figure out how to get into that, how to get into the treasures. I'd rather get them now than wait and get them later. There we go. Yeah, so the fact that Hemminger Jarl is still on his feet at his age is pretty good going, but he's slowed down a lot. He's probably got stiff joints, he might have arthritis, he's in all kinds of trouble, and this wound might be the one that kills him off if his son's not ready to lead, which I bloody well hope he is, because I'm fed up. Yeah, I'm fed up picking up friends and fellow warriors that have... Is that above me, below? It's below me, right? And one's above me. I don't think I can go up, can I? No, but can I go down? Yeah, one's below me. I think I can get... Ah, no, I can't get that either. Ah, fantastic. Well, this brings me out down here, so that's handy, which brings me out here. So how can I get a shot through the barricaded door? Bear with me a moment while I figure this out and get this. I'm not going to waste your time doing it. I'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back all. So I've got it all. It was a couple of climbing puzzles that I should really have seen and I didn't. But I've got all the bits and pieces now that I was missing. So I unlocked a new ability called the Kick of Tear. Now, this won't make much sense to you guys because we've not played Assassin's Creed Odyssey yet, but one of the best things about the Assassin's Creed games is how they try to incorporate certain things that have become kind of like mythological in culture, and because of Jerry Butler's portrayal of King Leonidas in 300, there is a move in Odyssey called the Spartan Kick that can be powered up. So to begin with, you can kick small enemies and larger enemies just take a bit of damage, but when you power it up you can send small enemies flying, so you can kick them right off edges, like off high ledges that they're watching, or off the side of cliff faces, and bigger enemies get moved back a bit, but they don't get like they don't take as significant, like they don't move as far, as what I'm trying to say, and they pretty much shrug off any after effects. It was the only way to kind of keep it fair. So this is what I unlocked. It's called the Kick of Tyr, and it's Valhalla's nod to the fact that in the previous game, Odyssey, the Spartan kick was an extremely popular move, and they wanted to keep that in for players. And let's get some skills on the go. Arranged critical chance, excellent. I've got the bow stun finisher now, so if I hit this, you know, smaller enemies, if I hit smaller enemies in their weak points and they go down, instead of having to close with them to do a finisher, I can now do a bow finisher. And if I hit more than one, so as you'll see here, she hits two, one in each leg, I can bow stun finisher both. Might be handy for knocking the fight out of guys that are too far away for me to get to. So anyway, let's go ride with Vili.
Vili?
There you are. Come. Ride with me to the falls. They are Freya's gifts to these unforgiving lands.
All right, but if I don't faint at the sight of them, you've oversold the view.
You fight with impressive skill, I should say. I taught you well, I think.
You taught me to fight empty air, Vili, and trees and snowdrifts and the like.
No, I am certain I saved you from a snowdrift once, and a murderous tree. That's how I remember it.
Any man who would call a tree murderous is a man who has had one too many blows on the head.
That tower there, it recalls the broken wall in Norway on the road to my uncle's. Remember?
I do. I remember the bite of that winter's chill as we sheltered from the wind for hours. It was you who got us stuck there.
Searching for the chickens you let loose before the Yule feast. I'll have you remember.
They were just as bad as each other then.
It's good to ride with you again, Arstick.
I told you, that was meant to be a dragon's tail.
It was a woody little twig in my eyes. No dragon's tail.
Must I remind you of your own disrobed adventures in the pre-dawn streets of Stavanger? Eivor the Pantless, a head soaked with mead, and many pockets full of vomit.
Dragon's tail it was then.
Are you sure you want my father's mead? Not afraid you might wake up tomorrow, naked, face down in a hog's pen?
Is that what you call your house?
I like the banter.
Stonneber, was Tryggvi not sent there by father to help? We must go.
Brilliant. Oh well, this looks like this campaign's going well, eh?
Tryggvi!
Eivor!
What happened?
I came too late to stop this. The Picts set fires and ran. They mean to spite us. There are more people trapped within. Free them, Eivor.
Tend the wounded. We'll get them out.
Something dodgy about that.
Maybe others that still draw breath.
Help! Someone, please!
I hear him. I'm moving.
Move quickly, please!
Up you get. Come on.
Leave your things. Get to Tryggvi. We'll be safe with him.
I'm not going to prioritise the loot for obvious reasons. I'd rather prioritise the lives. Ah, bugger. Nobody there. There is somebody here though. Up you get, up you get, up you get.
No! No!
Up, 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 come on.
Thank you, stranger. I thought this was my last day on Midgard.
My brother's sickly. The smoke is too much.
Is anyone out there? Thank you. Thank you. There are others. Please help them too.
I need to go up to come down. Jesus Christ, English. Why do you have to build your houses like this?
Hurry! We cannot breathe!
Oh, I've set myself on fire. Ah, I've set myself on fire again. Come on, bring him. Yeah, I'm getting quite caught up in this.
Thank you, Drink. Thank you.
Ah, do you know me?
Move! Move! Get to safety.
Maybe I will prioritise the treasure then, because, let's face it, it's not going to do these people any good, is it? No, I never said that. I never said that. Oh, it's up here. It's up here. Oh, the people are burning. The people are burning. Look. If there's one thing I am, it is a loot goblin. What's that? Oh, there's people on fire. That's right. Forgot about that. Again. Again with the setting yourself on fire. Fantastic. Where else?
Please! My parents are trapped! Help me and help them!
Save my father! Here! Save my wife, please! Leave me be!
She's drawn her last breath.
Eivor! Eivor, where are you? Get over here!
Billy!
Where is he?
Where are you? Answer me!
Quickly, everyone! Get the wounded to Trickley! He's by the
Where's Vili?
What do you see?
Oh, aye, I see him.
We need to clear a path!
Let's go. This is the kind of
I will
leader.
get the man, Eivor. You carry the woman.
Right, well, get out my road and I'll do just that.
Niflheim will have to wait. You are staying here today.
Oh, thank thee, all father!
If you don't
Hold on
die
to me.
from...
I can get you out.
If you don't die from smoke inhalation. I should have saved her dad.
Thank you, Vili. Thank you. I draw breath because of you.
I thought I might have to rescue you, Billy.
If I died, it would have been my time. My fate is already spun.
I'm sorry, but you cannot endanger yourselves like this, lords. You have people to lead, a future to consider.
The old man has wisdom, Billy. You have the full weight of this clan on your back.
My father carries that weight. I do the fighting and feasting, and I am expert at both. It's good to have you watching my back again, Eivor.
You see what I deal with, Eivor? The mind of a troll in the body of an Aesir.
Still the same arse stick as when we were children.
I'll never change.
This is hardly the time for lightness, you two. We have many injured to comfort.
Well, that is your domain, Tryggvi. I don't wish to be seen as a savior and healer all in one afternoon. The waters at Kinderdunfall will soothe my wounds. If my father needs me, I'll be there.
He's doing his best to...
Eivor, wait a moment. Hemminger Jarl has confided in you about his health.
He has. He said Billy wasn't taking it well.
Vili lives in another world entirely right now. He is cracked inside, and will not face the full truth laid before him.
And how are you? Have you braced yourself for what is to come?
I have made my peace with the future. Yes.
Worry yourself with the wounded here. I will talk to Billy myself.
Right like the wind, bullseye. Northwest of Stoneborough. Is that still a place in Nottinghamshire? Is this where I'm meant to be? Oh no. No. I know what this is. I have kinda went the wrong way, but I'm just doing this because I'm here. And turning around would be a massive pain in the...
Easy now. Something's not right.
Get out the pit. Well done. It's above me. Yeah, there it is.
Ugh, damn troll magic.
I think that might have been a shortcut though. Yeah, that was actually worth doing because it's got me closer to the Kinder downfall. Which I'm guessing is this
Billy
here.
was right. The Kinder downfall is beautiful. Now where is he? Sunan, guide me.
Yeah, I saw it. He's up the fall.
Eivor, you found my secret haunt.
I would be deaf to have not heard your singing. Your crow's crackle could awaken the dead.
He actually has quite a beautiful voice.
These skirmishes with the pigs, they've worn you down.
Not at all. The more scars, the better the boast. But look at my father. A battle-worn veteran, carved up like a goat on a spit.
Not a metaphor I'd use just now. Not in his state.
These waters are magnificent, no? They comfort and heal. They are Freya's gift to man.
We're not gonna work on your dad though, mate.
Billy, you need to face it. Your father is dying. When he departs for the corpse hall, you will take his place, as expected.
But he's not gonna.
The novelty of this soggy north has worn on me, Eivor. Too warm for winter living, too cold for summer. I've heard Mercia is more temperate. Dense forests, bright colors, thriving streams. Is that how it is in your settlement?
You defy a long tradition, Billy. The son takes after his father. That is the way of things.
Eivor.
I have my own reasons to see you made Jarl. The Raven clan wants friends in England. You are among my very best.
Flattery.
You do not need me in that seat to secure an alliance. You and Sigurd are beloved here.
Your father's dying, Billy. Now is the time to get your house in order.
Your dad's gonna go to the big
It is not
meat
my
hall in the
house.
sky.
It is the clan's house, and the clan will decide what happens next.
You have a chance to end on good terms with your father. I wasn't afforded the same luxury. Don't squander it.
Billy, come fast!
Oh, sugar.
Another attack?
It's your father. He hasn't got long. Come to the longhouse.
Hemminger Jarl is at the edge of death. I must see him before he goes.
Let's go, let's go. Thought that was Sigurd there with the colour of the cloak.
Will Hemminger Jarl go to heaven, Mother?
I hope he will.
If he's accepted Christ into his heart, no, he's going to see Odin and revel in the meat hall until he's called
Eivor.
to fight in the last great fight. When he's summoned to battle against
To see you
Ragnarok.
again like this. It recalls days long past. Makes me feel young again.
Hold on to that feeling, and take it with you to the Hall of the Slain.
You have become a great warrior, Eivor. A warrior and a leader. Worth song and verse.
I had many good teachers, Hemminger Jarl. You, chief among them.
I beg of you now, do not let my lessons die. Pass them on.
The seer is on her way, Father. She has remedies for you. Cures and charms.
I held you here, really. In one proud hand when you were fresh from your mother's womb. I watched you grow. A dirty-haired boy, swinging sticks and running through the mud, dreaming of glory. I am proud of what you have become, son. And I am proud of what you will become. No matter.
Oh man.
Father. Vili.
Bummer, man. But he went in his time. Sad as it is, he got old. He fought his last battle, and he fought well. Now it's up to his son.
We must prepare for the funeral.
I'll send for my clan. You call on the nobles of the Shire.
The Raven clan. Send Sunan south with a message attached to his leg.
The nobles have begun to arrive. Tryggve needs our help to see this through. We will be at the funeral pyre, overlooking the village.
Odin's Rest. Nice name. Through this gate then, is it? Must be. So that's quite a sad place to end this episode, but I'm just going to record the next one anyway, so if you have enjoyed this, then I appreciate you taking the time to let me know by liking the video and leaving a comment down below. And also, most importantly, to help my channel grow in 2024, please do subscribe. And I will see you all real soon for another episode. Take care, and bye for now.